All right, Morgan Rogers is really one of the hottest assets that we are really having in what we call this transfer market that is obviously starting in June this year, and the dates are yet to be communicated to us, and when they are communicated, we'll obviously come in here and obviously let you know when this will obviously come to start. So Morgan Rogers to London transfer battle. That means London clubs are really hugely battling out for Morgan Rogers, and you're going to be here to obviously inform you which London clubs are those that are really fighting tooth and nail to see to it that Morgan Rogers joins them this summer transfer window. It's a Sunday, and continue to subscribe to this channel. How do you subscribe? Lower right bottom corner is the place to be. Sorry, lower left bottom corner is the place to be. Smash the black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing it, hit the notification bell. That will enable you get notified every time we upload a video onto this beautiful channel of ours. And I love you guys, and let's obviously go eyes and really push this to 29,000 subscribers. And yesterday games of football really played. I managed to obviously come up and obviously say a little bit about Arsenal beating Sunderland by 3-0. Then I also hinted onto a side known as Aston Villa dropping 2 points in match day 25. That was Villa. So the side of Arsenal really went ahead to play and won, and Chelsea won. So we're having a big one, Liverpool versus Manchester City. After this video, I'm going to be going live to discuss about that game of football, because I know by the time I will put out this upload, the lineups will be out. Now, Fabrizio Romano is the main man behind the story I'm really doing right about now. He says, last summer, Spurs wanted to sign Morgan Rogers, but Aston Villa decided to keep him. Chelsea have also been monitoring him for some time and appreciate the player. So, last summer, Spurs wanted to sign Morgan Rogers, but Aston Villa decided to keep him. Meaning that Spurs in North London wanted to sign Morgan Rogers. And you know who are the rivals of Spurs in North London? It's all about Arsenal. And by the way, I think 2 weeks from now, their game of football will be played at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And we'll be waiting to see how things really come to pass. So, Spurs was interested in Morgan Rogers. And obviously, in that midfield drive, he would obviously be very important into what Spurs would have gone ahead to achieve this season. Chelsea have also been monitoring him for some time and appreciate the player, meaning that Chelsea is also interested in Morgan Rogers. So, those are the 2 London clubs tussling it out for the signature of Morgan Rogers. But if you are to be asked, of the 2 clubs, which club do you think needs this guy mostly? You get? Now, Tottenham Hotspur, because James Maddison is an injury-prone player. And if you're really having a Morgan Rogers, I think he can come and obviously help you into that number 10 role at Aston Villa. That most times I see Tielemans being played there, yet I believe that Tielemans is better as a number 8. And when you get in a Morgan Rogers, he'll obviously do the needful and really put in a very huge shift altogether that can help you, that side of Spurs really thrive a lot. I do believe that the side of Spurs, if Mohamed Kudus is fit, Kulusevski is fit, and you're having a Morgan Rogers in that midfield, the lad will be very extraordinary. And let's go to Chelsea. Right now at Chelsea, it will be very hard for Morgan Rogers to get into the starting 11 for the side of Chelsea, because where he plays, there is a player who really is one of the best in the world, and that is Cole Palmer. Unless otherwise, him being a versatile player, he can be played off the left as a left forward or left attack midfield to see to it that all goes on to how the manager wants it. And him making a decision on where he's going to be playing next season will be very important and vital, because at Aston Villa, he's getting in ample playing time. He's getting in ample playing time, and for whatever team is showing up their hand to obviously come and really sign this player, they need to obviously do the needful and obviously convince this player that is going to be in the starting 11. And for him making a decision to stay at Villa, I think He might have wanted to go to another side, but I think staying at Villa has gone ahead to help him a lot as a player, because this season he is really doing wonders. As I told you, that this season, 25 games in the Premier League, 8 goals and 5 assists. You understand? With 13 games to go, he has already gone ahead to level the number of goals he really scored last season. So what does that mean? It means that Morgan Rogers is ready for everything, right? And he's having 5 assists. He's 5 less to really meet that. So you need a player like him. He's really special, and he is really doing wonders at the side of Villa. Though yesterday they failed to obviously win that game of football in there. And Morgan Elliott is just 23 years of age. He's turning 24 this particular year. So that means he's really doing a very huge job in there for you. Now, my question is, where should he play next season if these two clubs are really interested in him? There are rumors that Carl Palmer is linked to Manchester United and wants to get back to a club he has gone ahead to support in revenge for what Man City went ahead to take him through. That is Carl Palmer for you. Meaning that if Carl Palmer knocks onto the exit door of Chelsea and goes to Manchester United, that means for me, the best team for Morgan Rogers to go at will be Chelsea, because he will get straight into that position and really do wonders in there. Then, if Carl Palmer stays at Chelsea, I would not recommend him to go to a team called Tottenham Hotspur, because a team that keeps on sacking managers, guys, is not all that good for a player to go to. And Aston Villa is third. Spurs, I think, is in the bottom half of the table. So how do you leave a team like Aston Villa, that is going to be playing the Champions League, and then go to a team that is really struggling? So I see no reason as to why Morgan could leave Aston Villa to go to Spurs. You know, the difference is this season Spurs was into the Champions League, and maybe it would have gone ahead to be a very huge attracting point. But him not playing the Champions League has gone ahead to help him really do a lot that has gone ahead to excite the manager of England also, as I think Morgan Rogers will be part of the England World Cup squad, unless otherwise he really gets an injury. But if he keeps fit, I guarantee you Morgan Rogers will be part of the England national team, and he's that player that brings in a lot to that club, and the national team will obviously need him a lot. And again, I think for that particular position, for the number 10 in the England national team, he'll obviously have to convince Thomas Tuchel that he's indeed a very good player to obviously surpass a player known as Carl Palmer. Carl Palmer is really getting back to his form, and yesterday he went ahead to bag himself a hat trick of goals, 2 penalties, and the other one was obviously a goal from open play. And that took his tally to 7 goals this season in there. And the Carl Palmer I know can also hit double figures. But suddenly he hasn't obviously gone ahead to create any assist. Yet we know him as a creator of chances for that Chelsea side. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Rokani David is my name, and I'm calling in for your reactions onto Morgan Rogers to London transfer battle. Where do you want him to go? Come to me, tell me exactly where you want to see the shirt number 27 of Aston Villa playing next season. Should Villa keep him, or they should sell him? Manchester United will be one of those teams that will obviously raise up their hand if at all Morgan Rogers is up for grabs. You know, Liverpool might obviously show interest in there, and even other big teams all over the world. So guys, I'm out. Bye bye. I'm waiting for your reactions in the comment section below. and see you later.